The long-anticipated rise at Ryzen 9 7950 has just been launched, and the performance benchmarks are looking really impressive. Whether it's gaming or content creation, the 3DV cache combined with plenty of cores is bound to streamline the performance level by a significant proportion. But how good is it compared to Intel Core i9-13900K? Let's find out. Ryzen 9 7950 is a 16-core 32-thread processor with a 4.2 GHz base and up to 4.7 GHz boost clock, where the default TDP is 120 watts. The Intel Core i9-13900K, on the other hand, is a 24-core 32-thread processor with a mix of 8 performance and 16 efficiency cores. We also have a 3 GHz base clock for the performance cores and up to 5.80 GHz of max turbo frequency. i9-13900K includes 36 MB smart cache and a default TDP of 125 watts. That being said, if you compare the Ryzen 9 7950 and the Core i9-13900K, we can see that the Ryzen 9 has lesser cores and similar threads, a higher base clock, and a significantly larger L3 cache. On the other hand, the Core i9 has a higher boost clock with a slightly higher TDP. But how do all of these look in terms of performance? According to Digital Trends testing of both of these CPU with 32 GB of DDR memory running at 6000 MHz frequency and an RTX 4080 GPU, Ryzen 9 7950 extracted about 36,335 points in Cinebench R23 multi-core, whereas the i9-13900K yielded about 40,191 points on the same test. As for the single-core scores, Intel still emerges victorious with 2259 points, surpassing 7950's 2045 points by a slight margin. Simply put, i9-13900K has an upper hand over the 7950 when it comes to productivity applications such as content creation and 3D rendering. This is due to a higher boosted frequency and core counts on the i9-13900K, but things take a drastic turn when it comes to gaming. As per the testing done by Forbes on both of these CPUs for gaming, we see the 7950 performing better overall than the i9-13900K. FPS is pretty amazing in games such as Forza Horizon 5, Watch Dogs, New Legion, and Far Cry 6 when played with the Ryzen 9 7950 as opposed to the Core i9-13900K. So, it does seem like the 3DV cache is paying off well when it comes to gaming. Everything considered, both these CPUs have a strong point, which makes a selection between them a little difficult. However, if you're into gaming, then the 7950 will definitely give you a better overall experience than the Intel counterpart. And if your work relates more to content creation and rendering, then the i9-13900K is an obvious choice. So, that was all about the Ryzen 9 7950 versus Intel Core i9-13900K comparison. Thanks for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos like this on your feed.